how we doing this morning? It's National Denim Day. Did y'all know that? National Denim Day. So I got on my jeans, my black flats, my black jacket, and my black shirt. Because it's National Denim Day. Yay! It is National Denim Day. It's Street Market Day. So today's going to be a good day, hopefully. I got this new task I got to perform today, and everybody always stresses out on this task. And I'm like, why do y'all stress out? It's a lot. Da, 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 da. So, oh, my God. So why are they teaching it to me? I'm an old lady. I don't got time to be stressed out, y'all. I don't got time to be stressed out. I'm an old lady. I'm an old lady. There was something I was supposed to do. Man, I'm supposed to take this. No, this is for tomorrow. I'm about to say, what was I supposed to do with this? Never mind. Is that on the site? I'm so confused. Let me see. Let me turn it this way. So that's trying to figure out where I got to park tomorrow. I got orientation tomorrow, and I really want to make sure I park in the right place. Only good at this spot. Well, don't say cross the street or nothing, so hopefully it'll be okay. Because I got the pass. You had to print it out. I got the parking pass. But I got a parking pass in my window, but I took this one too, just in case. Just in case. It's a lot, y'all. It's a lot. I hope they go over this checklist more in depth, because I know I didn't do everything else on that checklist. I woke up this morning, my stomach hurt today. Good morning, Nettie. Nettie, please. Hello. Navarre, what do you call the liquid in our mouth? Oh my gosh, I have no idea. Please don't come in here with nothing nasty or stupid, because I'm not the one. I'm not the one. I'm about love, sharing the love, positivity. So don't come in here with nothing negative or crazy. Please, I'm asking you in advance. Don't do it. Don't do it. Uh-oh. Are you serious? Did it blow up, or was it sparking? I know one time it was a little piece of foil on a plate. You know how you take the foil off and you throw your plate in a microwave? I remember there was a little piece of foil, and that thing said, that's not a good thing, putting foil in the microwave. That is not. I am fine. How are you? Hasib, hello. Good morning. Jay, hello. What? Oh my gosh. She stopped it in time, but we need a new microwave. Oh, yeah. You're going to need a new microwave now. You're going to need a new microwave. I was able to snatch mine when I heard it that first, like, spat. I snatched everything out, so I was okay. I didn't mess up nothing. I didn't have to go get me a new microwave, but yeah, that will tear up your microwave. Amet, hello, good morning. Good morning. Hey, Paula, how you doing this morning, beautiful? She's beautiful. Hey, Paula. Woo. I woke up this morning, my stomach was giving me problems. And I was like, is that because I'm stressed out of this new job duty I got? You know, once you become permanent, they start teaching you other stuff. They start teaching you most stuff, and my brain was hurting for 2 days, and then I got it. So I was like, cool, over like a day and a half, and I got it. And now they're gonna teach me something else today, and I'm just like, I know I could do it. Oh, Jay, stop it! Stop it, Jay! Scrap metal, what? To tell y'all to run circles around them. Hey, make it happen today. That's right, run circles around them. Hey, make them run and make them run. Run circles around them. I'm gonna try my best today, scrap metal. I'm gonna try, cause I'm learning something new, and y'all know my brain. Ooh, it's gotta learn how to function. So I'm gonna leave here today at 7:15. I got to get off this live at 7:15 so I can get down here to work, start my computer up, go to the restroom, and be ready to rock and roll. Like, read over all my notes so I can do this job task. Because it's going to be my first day doing it by myself. Like, I sat there and I watched somebody else do it, but it's going to be my day to do it by myself. So I need to process the whole situation. Y'all know what I mean? I gotta process the whole situation. What is that? CT thought I must admit your particular English is somewhat beyond my comprehension. Thank you so much, CT. But I'm speaking plain English. It's plain. I might throw some ebonics in there every now and then, but it's just plain English. It's just plain English. Jay, you stop it. But make sure, look, all you new folks in here, make sure you hit the like button. Make sure you hit the subscribe button. I'm trying to get to 5,000 subscribers naturally, organically, not paying for it. I've been on YouTube for about 5 years now. I said, and I just want to do it myself. I'm just trying to do it all by myself. Me and Ghost Nancy T. Hey, girl. Me and Ghost Nancy T. We just trying to, you know, make it happen. We trying to make it happen. 5,000 organically. Can we do it? Can y'all hit the like button? Can you hit the subscribe button? Can you share it out to somebody and say, go on over there and say hey to Meya. Go over there and say hey to Meya. But then I forgot. It's your girl, Meya's Coins. Good morning, y'all. Good morning, good morning, good morning. I'm going to give y'all a morning song about 7 o'clock. So make sure you're here so you hear the morning song. That song is for all my Panda Pod family members and all our new folks coming in to say hi. Don't get my face tattooed on your arm. My man might not like that. Me and these cheeks. I looked at baby pictures. I said, I was born with these cheeks. They was there when I came into the world. They're going to always be right here. Me and my cheeks. Yep. Y'all, like, I was saying, my stomach, I don't know what's wrong with my stomach this morning. I know it's because I'm nervous about this new job duty I have to do. Hey, Christina, caught me in time before you go to school, huh? I'm on here early, girl. Good morning. So like my stomach is kind of bubbling this morning. I was like, I don't want to throw up, no, because I cannot stand doing that. And I went to the bathroom and it still hurt. Like I feel like there's a knot in my stomach and I don't know why. It could be because I ate a peanut butter and jelly sandwich and I haven't had bread like that. I want to say in months, because I don't eat bread like that anymore. I'll eat a burrito, but, you know, a burrito show don't do me like that. But I had 2 pieces of bread with some peanut butter and jelly for dinner last night, and my stomach don't like that this morning. Pregnant? I am 55 years old. Are you crazy? Somebody deleted that real quick. Okay, Nettie, come on now. I know. I am 55 years old. I'm too old to be pregnant. Me personally. I ain't talking about nobody else, but me personally, I'm too old to be pregnant. Plus, I don't even have the tools anymore to conceive a child. They took out my tubes back in when I was 43. So I haven't been able to conceive a child since the age of 43. So I'm good. It's just that I think I'm nervous about this job function that I have to do today. I didn't even leave my desk hardly yesterday. I didn't go on the other side of the building to say hi to the ladies on the other side because I was just like engulfed in what I was doing. I didn't take my breaks or nothing. Hi, Leon. Meya, if so, I am not babysitting. Paula, you know better. Paula, you know better. Ain't nobody pregnant over here. It ain't happening. It ain't happening. That's all I'm gonna say. First time here, like and subscribe. Thank you, Leon. Thank you. I'm just a down home person. I got a good heart. I got a good spirit. I was raised right. I'm all about sharing the love. So if y'all see that little heart on the side, make sure you tapping it. Show me some love back. I love to share the love. I like to put out motivating and positive thoughts. You know, I want everybody just to succeed in life. I want everybody to be happy. This life is too short. We're not promised tomorrow. We don't know what could happen to us tomorrow. So if you up and you moving around today, smile. Be happy. Be happy you were able to do it. Be happy. I'm just happy I woke up this morning. I might have woke up with a little pain in my back and in my belly, but I woke up. So I got up so I can move around and do some stuff. You know, we all not able. Everybody's not able. Like my beautiful friend, Sammy P. He was able until a drunk driver took him out. And now he quadriplegic from the neck down. He can't move because of somebody else's ignorance. So be happy at what you have. Be happy who you are. Don't let nobody, when I say nobody, don't let nobody steal your joy. Don't let them do it. Don't let them do it. Don't let them do it. Hey, BH, how you doing? How you doing, BH? I believe you. I can feel your energy through the phone. Hey, I'm all real. It's all real. What did I walk into? You walked into the beautiful, magnificent, motivational speech that I was giving this morning, BH. You know me. You know how I do it. You know how I do it. See, even talking to y'all is bringing out the pain in my stomach is going away. Just being here and talking to y'all, talking through it. It's just, I think it just needs to pass. I was just nervous this morning, waking up. Amen. Waking up and having this challenge before me. Have I ever told y'all the story? When I was a store manager for Van Shoes, I was store manager for Van Shoes quite some years ago. And it was my first year being the manager. And they were telling me about, you know, the inventory. And they were saying, if you have this much shrink, it's a write-up. If you have this much shrink is the loss. So if, you know, the loss that the business encountered for that year. So they're telling me if you have this much shrink, you could lose your job. If you have this many shoes missing, they're going to investigate. And they had me stressed out. When I tell y'all, the company, by just going through the motions of telling me all this stuff, had me so stressed out. On the day of my inventory, I pulled up to my store, and the anxiety in my body was so overwhelming. I was like, what if, you know, like what ifs just took over my brain. I couldn't even take my hands off the steering wheel. I couldn't talk. I couldn't do nothing. And my assistant manager, his name was Guy. He looked out the window and he was like waving me like, come on, come in. And I just sat there and I was just like, I can't. And he know me. Like I'm an energy. I'm like, I get out and I'm bubbling and stuff. He knew something was wrong. Like Guy, it was so remarkable, like how his instinct was like, there's something wrong with Meya. He ran out the store. He's like, are you okay? And I just kept going like this. And I kept going like this. He said, can you let go of the window? I was like, no. I just kept going like this. He went back in that store. He locked the door. He pried my hands off my steering wheel, picked me up, and I'm a big woman, picked me up out of my car. Like, well, he drove his car next to mine, picked me up out of my car, put me in his car, and drove me to the emergency. They told me I had a full-on anxiety panic attack because of the inventory, because they boosted up to be such a overwhelming thing to me. And y'all, guess what my inventory was? Guess how many pair of shoes I lost in that one entire year? I want y'all to guess. Hey, Canes Coins, how you doing? How you doing? Hi, everybody. Hello, hello, hello. I was selling my story. Hey, Richard. How you doing, Richard? Not my Richard Midcalf. That's a Richard Richard Thompson. Hi, Richard. Welcome to the live. Make sure you hit the like button and make sure you hit the subscribe button. We're trying to get to 5,000 organically. Help us out. Help us get there. Help us get there. But yeah, y'all, come on. Give me some guesses. Put some guesses in the chat. How many pair of shoes do you think I lost for a whole entire year? 365 days. That's what they do the inventory on. Give me a guess. Give me a guess, y'all. How many pair of shoes do you think I lost as a store manager in one entire year? All right, we got some guesses coming through. Okay, 14, 0. Oh, I wish it was 0, Siren. 60, 365, 70. Y'all, Siren is close. Siren is close. I lost one pair of shoes. One pair of shoes in a whole 365 days. And you know how that one pair of shoes got stolen? It was a snatch and run. Somebody snatched the shoes and ran out the door. And that's the only pair of shoes I lost in 365 days. I got all these awards, all these acknowledgments through the company. And I'm like, they stressed me out. And all I lost was one pair of shoes. I was so stressed out, y'all. I was so stressed out. But your girl, I know how to take care of business. I wasn't the type. Oh, did I tell you about the time? This also happened at Van Shoes. Do you know any wine house? No, it was me. I admit it was me. It wasn't you. It wasn't you, Jay. So this was another weird story. This was crazy. I'm not a fearful woman. Not unless it comes to snakes. I don't do those. And bears and lions and stuff like that. That's where I draw the line. The wild animals and snakes. I'm not good with those. Hey, West Tech Stacker. How you doing? I hope y'all stacking them coins. Stacking them gold and silver coins. One day I was at work at Vans. And this young man came into my store with a hoodie on. He had his hand over his mouth like this and his hand in his pocket like this, going like this. Or in his waistband, going like this. And he was like, his dog. I said, excuse me? He was like, no. Like he was like leaning on the register and he was like, I said, I can't understand what you're saying with your hand over your mouth. You're going to have to remove your hand from your mouth so I can understand what you're talking about. So he took his hand and he said, I said, give me all the money in the register. I said, oh, you want the money? You want the money? I said, okay. So I started pushing buttons. Beep, beep. I said, I can't open it. You got to buy something. He was like, oh, forget it. And he ran out. And I was like, no, he didn't. Just try to rob me. And I ain't seen no gun. So then I went, because the way the store was connected, we were connected to a flower shop where you had a mutual bathroom. So I went around into the flower shop. I said, Michelle, girl, this guy just tried to rob me. She said, what? I said, look, there he go right there. And he had just walked around the building and he was coming around to the flower shop. I said, look, there he go right there. She's like, are you serious? She said, call the police, call the police. And I was like, what they gonna do? She said, call the police. So I called the police. And the police came out, and I told him what the guy looked like. I told him I didn't see no gun. I gave him a description of what the boy had on and everything. They caught him because while I was at the store giving the police report, I guess, the other police was giving it out, and they was on the lookout for this young man. And I called my district manager. I said, let me just call my district manager because the police showed up, and I don't want no problem. So I called my district manager. My district manager like, no, you need to go home. I said, why do I got to go home? He didn't get no money from me. He was like, that's a traumatic experience. I said, it wasn't for me. Like, I was like, what do you mean? That wasn't traumatic. I was cool. And he was like, no, you need to take the day off. And I was just like, okay, well, I guess I'll go home. But, it wasn't a traumatic experience for me because I thought it was comical the way he came at me. It wasn't like he came in a store and put the gun in my face and said, give me all the money in the register. Now, that would have probably been traumatic. But he came in there with his hand over his mouth, talking about, oh, you don't know. I was like, what? I thought he was like I thought his grill was busted. You know how people, when their mouth is messed up, they like, can I get this? Or can I get a size 7? And da-da-da. Like, or if they breath stank. Maybe his breath stank or his grill was busted. That's where my brain was at. I thought his grill was busted. I thought his breath was stinking. But then he come around the counter. And even when he came around the counter, I didn't see no gun. I said, give me all the money in the register. I said, oh, you want the money. Now, like I said, I'm a big girl. I'm not small. So I'm not intimidated. And he was smaller than me. And I was like, okay, you want the money? And I gave him that look like, oh, you want the money? And I just started pushing the buttons. And the register kept beeping. I said, it won't open. You need to buy something. And he was like, forget it. And he, and I don't know why. And my district manager said, next time, just comply. Just give them what they want. I said, no, because then y'all be talking about I was in cahoots with him because he was black and I was black. I said, nope, he wasn't getting no money from me. He was not getting no money from me. Hey, Ted, good morning. Not the robbery from the mouth. Yeah. Trying to get money out of me and I can't even understand what he was talking about. So, them were some good stories this morning, huh, y'all? I'm telling you, my life, I've got some stories for y'all. Christopher, hello, Christopher Snow. In got hole. I'm dying. I got some stories for y'all. Like, y'all stick with me. I got some stories for you. I can tell, and these are real life stories from my life. I'm surprised I've even made it to 55. Let me say that. I am surprised that I'm blessed, actually. That's what it is. I'm blessed that I have made it to 55. Because I'm telling you, I've had some traumatic experiences. That one wasn't traumatic, though. Not to me. That one was funny. It's National Jeans Day. Why aren't these people wearing their jeans? They probably didn't read the email, huh? They probably didn't read the email. Who is timing? Who is Cigna? How is Cigna timing people out in my live? Who is that? Nettie, I don't know who Cigna is, and I don't know how they're timing people out. Tell us about the worst way a man played in your face. What do you mean? Good morning, Bart. How are you doing? You typed out Cigna. Oh, okay. I was like, I didn't understand. Maybe I was looking at it backwards. Thank you, Nettie. Look at you, already got my back. See, that's what I call Panda Pod family move. That was a Panda Pod family move. Go, Nettie. Go, Nettie. Hey, go, Nettie. Go, Nettie. Hey. I am doing great. The RC 1337. Tell us another encounter, LOL. This one is a funny one. When you said that's the first thing that popped in mind. This was a funny one. So, me and my girl, we went out to a comedy club. We was going to go see Chris Rock live at the Improv in L.A. before he was all big, real big. This was way back in like 1993 or 94. So me and her, we had went down to the Alley, which is a big place in LA, and it was kind of cold, and we didn't take like coats that day. And I was like, when we leave up out of here, it's gonna be freezing. We need some coats. So we went down to the Alley and we bought these big yellow coats, right? And they was like, they went all the way down to our what is this, your calf? They went all the way down to our calf. So it was like a long yellow coat. And we both bought one. And so we were sitting in the front row because we got there early. It was like first come, first serve back in the day. And Chris Rock, he just tore us up, talking about our jackets with sunbursts, who these big old sunbursts in the front row and da da da. Like he got all over us. But when we got there, we didn't see no celebrities. There was no celebrities in there. When I tell you they turned on the spotlights after the show was over and you saw celebrities everywhere, I was like, oh, look at all these celebrities up in here. Ooh. It was like that. Eddie Murphy was there. Blair Underwood was there. Ice-T was there. Like, there were celebrities left and right. Left and right. So what I thought was so crazy, my friend at the time, she was like, oh, I said, there's Blair Underwood. I was a big Blair Underwood fan. He was in Law and Order, and I used to watch Law and Order all the time. So we was making our way over there to Blair Underwood, and she was like, come on, let me go introduce you to him. I was like, no, I'm too scared. She's like, come on. I was like, no. And when she put me in front of Blair Underwood, I froze, and I started shaking. And she's like, Mr. Underwood, this is my friend Meya. She is a big fan of yours, and I just wanted to introduce her to you. And he was like, hi, how you doing? And I was like, and I just was shaking, and I couldn't talk. I was nervous, and like I was literally shaking, y'all. I was so excited to meet him, but I couldn't even express it. And his wife came up and said, babe, are you ready? And he was like, no, let me make sure she calms down first before I walk away from her. He said, because she is literally shaking and she's not responding to me. And his wife said, oh, I understand. Like, I gave his wife kudos for that action, what she did, because she could have been like, come on, forget her. You know what I'm saying? But she was like, okay, I understand. I'll wait for you right here. And he was like, Meya, it's okay. It's cool. He was like, I'm human just like you. How you doing? How are you? Like, where you from? And I was like, whew. And I was like, hi, Mr. Blair Underwood. And he was like, he just laughed. And I said, I'm so sorry. I said, I've never met anybody from TV like this up close and personal. I said, you're the first person I've met. And I'm just at awe. I say, well, I've met other people. I said, but like I have never been this close and someone touched me. Like he was touching my hand. Oh, y'all. Blair Underwood was the man back then. I'm telling you. And he fine. And he fine. And then he told me I was beautiful. Y'all know. That was a good story. I'm telling y'all, I got stories for you. Hi, Gregory. I look scared, lady. Why you look scared? Because I was scared when Blair came up to me and held my hand and whoo. Oh, it was a wonderful day that day. That was a wonderful day. It was wonderful. Michael B. Jordan, no, Blair Underwood. Blair Underwood is the Michael B. Jordan of today. Back in my day was Blair Underwood. He was the beautiful star. He was the beautiful one. Just look up Blair Underwood. Google him. You'll see him. Blair Underwood. Google him. Oh my God. He had a little scar on his forehead. And I was like, oh, look at the little scar. Like, that was the man. Okay, y'all. So I got 5 minutes. Let me give y'all morning tea after I give you y'all morning song. Hey, Starika. You was a fifth row at the James Taylor concert, and he's coming. My kids. That's cool. That's cool. All right, so let me give y'all morning song. Y'all ready for this? Good morning to you. Good morning to you. Good morning, Panda Pop family. Good morning to you. Hey, yeah. All right, let's get into this office tea. What happened yesterday at work? I was just stressed out most of the day. So the day before, you know, that's when I first started doing the new task and the new dashboard, and I only got 12 done. The goal is 30 in a day. I got 12 done, but it was my first day. And like I told y'all, I was coming across a lot of different issues. I don't know if I told y'all or not, but I was coming across a lot of different issues. Yeah, I told y'all yesterday. So all those issues I knew how to handle yesterday. So I got 19 done yesterday. So I said, okay, I'm making progress. I'm making progress. The goal is 30. So I got half over the goal, like 15, you know, is half. So I was over the half mark. So I think today I'll get it accomplished, because I still have to do it after I do this morning task. So the morning task, it's something new. Have a great day. Jesus loves you. Oh, always. He loves you too, Warzone. He loves you too. Y'all, put some hearts in the chat for Warzone, because he came in and he telling us exactly what we know. Have a great day. Jesus loves you. Jesus loves us all. No matter what you call him. There's only one God. There's different religions. There are different religions, but there's only one God. And you can call him Jehovah, Messiah. You can call him whatever you want to. There's only one God. There's only one Father. So, yes. I believe. Y'all, I studied world religion in college. So, I believe there are certain things that I've read that I was like, oh, okay, that makes sense. It makes sense. When God created the heavens and the earth and the lands, he gave every nationality their own land. Y'all think about that. He gave everybody their own place to live. It was explorers and people that was nosy who decided to build ships and start going to different lands to see if there was other people. Kind of like planets. He created planets, right? So now we're hearing about aliens and spaceships, because the galaxy is huge. It's a huge galaxy. What makes us think we're the only living beings on a planet? Same concept. What made us think we were the only living beings on our continent? You had to go out and travel to find other continents to see that there was other people on them. So yeah, I studied world religion. If y'all haven't, check it out. It's really interesting. Really, really interesting. Star Wars in 10 years. Kings of Kings. Yes. Yes. Oh, I went to the movies last night with Mom. This is not the kind of movie that I would normally go to, but Mom really wanted me to go see it because it had Michael B. Jordan in it. And she was like, come on, Mia, come on. I'm out of, at least I kind of thought I was out of the scary movie genre. I liked scary movies when I was a kid. I loved being scared. But I'm older now. It's not my forte anymore. But I will tell y'all tomorrow all about the new Michael B. Jordan movie, Sinners. If y'all don't want to hear about it, don't show up tomorrow. Don't show up tomorrow if you don't want to hear about the movie. Because that movie, it was on another level, y'all. It was on another level. Michael B. Jordan's new movie, Sinners. It was on a different level. Google it. Come back tomorrow and ask me any questions you would like. Because I was like, wow. I was like, wow. I was like, wow. Yeah. Come back tomorrow, Siren, because it's a doozy. That movie was a doozy. It was a doozy. But y'all, I'm going to get up and get out of here because, like I said, I got a new task I got to do at work today. I want to make sure that I'm well prepared for it and have all my notes and everything ready to go. So I love y'all. Throw out them hearts. Throw out them hearts. Y'all have a great day, and I'll see you tomorrow. Bye.